pledge allegiance. Tim, can you do it? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Dave, you want to call roll call?
Sure. Mr. Yunkins.
Here.
Mr. Stein.
Here.
Mr. Eads.
Present.
Mr. Galovich. Here. Mr. Ostrowski.
Here.
Ms. Pletch.
Here.
Mr. Shields.
Here.
Mayor Falls. Mayor
Here.
Falls.
I was just trying some of the chief's deer bacon.
Mr. Abashevay.
Here.
Sorry. Chief Caterino.
Here.
Chief Coles.
Here.
Mr. Elias.
Here.
Mr. Bicey.
Here.
Mr. Cannon.
Here.
There's quorum.
Have any other presentations? Mayor, you going to swear in the officer?
Yes, sir.
David should be how Yin's doing, by the way, not how you are.
Right. No,
How Yin's.
I'm a little both. I spent too much time in the South, in the military.
No, I don't think. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do it all at one time.
I think I'll pass on that.
You got it? I got it all here. Okay. Okay, guys, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution and the laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the laws and ordinances of Munhall Borough, and obey all orders issued by my superior officers, and abide by the rules and regulations pertaining to governing the Munhall Police Department. As a Munhall Borough Police Officer, I will faithfully discharge and perform all the duties of my office according to the best of my knowledge and ability. Thank you. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, let's sign these now so we can get them right over here.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, you know what, let's introduce the chief.
Hi, this is Chad Truber, Darnell Coles, and Mike Mazur.
Congratulations.
Chad, is that you? You're the A data?
All right.
And I didn't get any, the chief's deer bacon on. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mayor.
Congratulations. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're here.
Excited to be here.
Hey. need to approve the meeting minutes for December 2025.
Motion made.
I mean, not, it's January.
January, December.
Okay. Oh, you got me messed up here. I need a second.
Chairman.
All right. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, December 9th, 2026, workshop, meeting minutes. I need a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
December 16th, 2025, council meeting minutes.
Motion made.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Mayor's report?
Yeah, we got a lengthy one today.
Imagine that.
But I'll get right along to any questions that they let me know. A couple things that we're doing here right now, and right now I'm getting a proclamation ready for Father Nick. I don't know, everyone knows Father Nick from St. Teresa's, or whatever the new name is now. He has 28 years, Father Nick is retiring, and officially as an active priest, and will be leaving here. So this Sunday at 11:15 Mass, I'm giving a proclamation to Father Nick. I've been writing it up, and if it's okay, David, if I could send it up, maybe Taylor could put it on a nice paper for me. I'm gonna buy my own frame, because I want to get a nice frame. So I'll be sending that up to you, Taylor, probably tomorrow. I mean, I don't need it till Friday, though. August 1st, the Snow Valley Accelerator would like to do a celebrity softball game. I don't know how August 1st looks. I don't need to know right now, Dave, but I'll talk to you tomorrow if we could check on the schedule for August 1st. They would like to do some type of fundraiser at the Snow Valley Accelerator and have a celebrity softball game. Munhall's 125th anniversary coming up, celebration on June 20th. We've been having meetings, and they're going real well. We need to get a bank account open because I got a band pressing me for money for down payment. So we can get that open. Everything's rolling pretty well.
Hey, Mayor, we'll pay you back.
125th. I can get it too. But everything's going pretty well with that. You know, great job in the snow removal the last couple weeks. I know you guys have been out there, you and your crew, Bob and Glenn have all been out there. Great job in the snow removal. One thing in Munhall, we get very little complaints on our street. And sometimes when we do, they're very, I see them online, and they're kind of, if somebody ever says anything about their streets, usually somebody jumps on them right away and telling them, hey, have you ever tried to go over the Homestead Graves Bridge or in the Lincoln Place? We need to have, or I don't think it's on the agenda tonight, but we do need to start thinking about a police testing. We are at full now as we want to be, and we need to start some police testing because we have no list right now if we would lose some officers to pull from. So we do need to have some police testing. One Valley Social is meeting here on February 14th. Hopefully it's available. I haven't checked with you yet. I would like to meet with them either here or probably even in the conference room or the community room. And what I'm supposed to ask you, David, is that they want to know, do we have any other whiteboard or only the whiteboard in your office?
But you can use
Can we borrow the whiteboard for that day? Got it. Okay. And Munhall Cares on February, it's not Munhall Cares, the Munhall 125th anniversary group. Main Street Tavern has offered to do a fundraiser for us on February 7th. And the coffee basket I have back in here, donated by Charlene David, is part of that. And on February 7th, from 1 until 4, they're going to have their Super Bowl, but it's a soup cook-off. They're going to have about 10 different people have soups, and people can go out and sample and vote for their favorite soup. And the money made on that through the 50/50s and a few auction baskets is going towards the 125th anniversary committee. he offered to do that, and of course I accepted. That actually concludes my report. And I did attend on January 8th. I attended a meeting with 20 mayors out in Verona with, we're starting a mayor, it's similar to the Allegheny County Boroughs Association. We're starting an Allegheny County Mayors Association. And I had a meeting with 20 mayors that went real well, and a couple of the new mayors that were there. One was the youngest mayor in the state of Pennsylvania, even came, he was just elected, 23 years old.
Carnegie?
Sam Bick from Carnegie. He was there. So I got to meet some of the new mayors and some of the old mayors that I've known in the past, and it was a very good meeting. And our next meeting that we're going to have probably is going to be up at Seven Springs, and hopefully we get more mayors up there to come to that meeting. And I'm working with the Boroughs Association, how they're going to put that together, if it's going to be a group of the mayors in front of everybody, or if we're going to meet separately, but that'll yet be decided. I'm working on that with Jason Dowdy. And that actually concludes my report.
All right, thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Solicitor's report?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. All of my items for tonight actually were executive session items. We discussed, and for the record and for the public, we did hold an executive session from 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. Where we addressed and discussed personnel issues and contract negotiations, which are appropriate subjects for executive session. And that's all I had to report and discuss tonight. I have nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you. The engineer's report?
Thank you, Mr. President. Updates for you. We heard today that we did get the funds reallocated for the Main Street project, so we now have money to do lighting and sidewalk repairs. So that is
Is it repairs or replacements?
repairs,
For the sidewalk?
repairs and replacements. They're looking to start next month, but the lights are an 8 to 12 week lead time, so won't see a lot of construction until probably April. So that's good. And then Creek Street, we got comments back from DEP on permitting. We're responding to them. That response is due February 15th.
Is it due by then?
Yes,
Are we gonna get it in before then? Are we gonna be able to get it in there before then?
yes.
Because I know we waited till the last day to put in for the permits to put it out to bid.
Yeah, we need to get the permit and then put it back out to bid.
Yes, sir.
The Main Street bridges, we're still looking at getting weight limits for those two bridges. Our structural guy needs to come out and take pictures since we couldn't find the existing drawings.
Is that the two that wasn't replaced?
Yes.
The first one and the one right by me, right?
Yep.
That's the only two that has to be done. All right, thank you.
Finally, I have the paving estimate for this coming year. All the streets that we highlighted to get paved this year, looks like we're gonna be under our paving budget of $500,000. Total will come up to $463,000.
Nice. Do you know how long it'll be before we get on their schedule?
As soon as we get it out to bid,
All right,
We'll vote to put it out to bid
next.
next month.
All right.
And
'Cause I know we need to do that early, so we get higher on there.
so by April, we should have award.
All right,
You know what street we forgot to put on there?
what's that?
Longfellow.
Well, it's because we spoke about Longfellow to the point where we were gonna see the real bad spots and see if we can't just do patches. That's what we talked about last year. You remember that? Certain areas, because you don't need the whole thing done. There's some areas that are really bad. That's what we talked about. So I don't know. We have to talk about it again. We have to do the budget.
Well, we could adjust our current list. Council wants to do
Okay.
that.
All right,
We can talk about it in the workshop next one.
all right, that's fine.
I suggest you look at it. I'll put a number to it. I mean, we have
Okay.
a buffer there, so
All right,
if they come in lower, might be under budget still.
all right. Anything else?
That's all. No further questions.
That's it? I ain't got a question. Anybody got questions for the engineer?
Yeah, I do have one. We talked about the Bradley Lane intersection now for a couple of years. Can we actually focus on trying to figure something out for up there?
Sure.
I mean, engineer it, I mean, it's been a couple of years, it's You've been up there?
Yes.
Take a ride up.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do something there fine,
I was coming down to it, and I seen a lady coming out from where
wrong
the
side.
church is. She went wide and went that way. Instead, a lot of people just cut out and go. You gotta put an island.
I was over on Whiteman Street. The city has, there's small preformed concrete, and they have them poured, and they can move them. They can put them in triangles, they can do whatever they want. And they, it can be moved. And it's something I looked at, and said, that could probably work up there. The preformed concrete pads, but they have the poles and the post on them, and they can be moved, and they're bolted to the ground. So, you know, you can pull them up and move them, but that's something we could look at. I saw them, and I'm sure taking pictures of them, but I was in a bit of a hurry, but something like that. The problem is there, you have to be able to go in and make a left and a right to go to Roberta or Summerfield, and still go right or left. So it's a little technical, but there's not a whole lot of room there.
No, it's definitely crazy.
I got one question, and not to sound like a big dead horse, is Longfellow Drive public or private?
It's our road.
Is it our road?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to clear up all the comfort, you know.
The Borough took it over when they built the place back in the 40s.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Code enforcement?
You have a copy of my report. There's two other additional items I'd like to discuss. The planning commission meeting on February 3rd, 26 at 6:30 for a property line change at 129 and 145 Mapledale Drive. And the zoning board will have a hearing on February 4th at 6 o'clock for a special exception at 201 through 219 West Schwab Avenue. It's the old St. Rita's School. The owner wants to get a special exception. The school be used as a daycare facility and the convent to be used as a group residence. So he has to go through the zoning for the special exception for that.
Is that all, Ben?
That concludes my report.
Dave, quick question. How often is the paving list reviewed and updated? Is there any periodicity, or is it just,
The paving?
yeah, like the list of streets that are like really bad, not so bad?
Public
That'd be
Works.
public works.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, me and Scott do that, yeah. I didn't put the projects on because if we go in there and pave that, we're gonna have a lot of water breaks.
Yeah, I wasn't asking about the project. I was just asking in general, like, is it every 2 years, every 3 years that you just
We made a
reassess?
5-year plan,
Okay,
and versus right now, we're just going, we don't want to go too crazy with the 5 years,
Yeah.
the first year, but I mean,
okay.
it keep coming cheaper depending on the price of oil.
Good.
I mean,
I'm
the
just
problem
asking
is
what
here with the project.
the frequency.
Water,
Yeah.
and they own it.
Oh,
So if it breaks, they gotta fix it. You start running triaxles in there, it's gonna be a problem.
all right.
So, that's one thing you gotta worry about the project.
All right. Dave, you done with your report?
Yes.
Bob, might as well go right into your report.
Well, I'm having a hard time getting rock salt. This new company has really dropped the ball on us. I can't even order salt because I didn't get my last order from the 5th of this month.
Did they say when it's coming in, Bob?
They keep promising, but
Is there anywhere we can borrow some salt from? Are we out?
no, we're not out, but we might have enough for 2 storms.
Hey, Bob, Mickey used to send, I used to work in Menneson. Mickey used to send a truck out to Menneson every once in a while, out there under 70. Who runs that out there? It's right on 70 on 906, I believe. There's a mountain of salt there.
Oh,
And every once in a while, Mickey would send, I don't know who runs it. You can see it from I-70, I think it's along the river, but Mickey used to send a truck out there and pick up salt when we needed it. I don't know the place's name.
I'll look into it.
All right.
Dave, can you call the vendor? There's a sales rep on that email. I was told that there's a 5-day period for delivery. And another borough called, and we got salt within that time frame. It's in the contract.
Yeah, I know it's in the contract.
They're
Yeah,
violating the
I'll
contract
call him tomorrow morning.
at that point.
I mean, this is the problem that all the other Shaycog members have
So
too.
that's how they got.
But I'll call them first.
That's how they started getting deliveries. They called that clause in the contract.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, Bob, you done?
I have one question for Bob. Bob, do we have any trees left up on Main Street yet?
No, no.
No.
No, they're gone.
Okay, yeah, there was one that contacted me, I think you probably took it down, I'm sure, but they wanted to leave the sandbags, I guess, there. No, they-
Yeah, we left them there.
You left your sandbags?
Yeah.
Okay, good, they wanted that.
And their stand.
And their,
There's a stand there too.
and their stand. Okay, but everything's down on Main Street, no more trees up there,
I believe so.
good enough, thank you.
Bob?
They look great, they look great this year, they were
That's it.
looked better this year,
Mhm.
even than better than last year.
All right. Police chief?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Yins, I'll have a copy of my report. Calls for service, we have 534, 28 arrests, 101 traffic stops, 57 citations. In light of the recent unlawful entries into vehicles and associated thefts, it's occurred in the upper half and the lower half. I requested that night shift officers, especially diligent during their patrol, to be special diligent during their patrols. They were advised when it's safe and appropriate to consider conducting patrols at slow speeds, I can't even talk, without headlights in an effort to, identify and apprehend any potential suspects. They've been doing it since then. We haven't had any calls for any vehicles broken into.
How many traffic stops did you say we had?
We had 101.
Turn down. Is that people not speeding here because we're ticketing people?
Yeah, I think Munhall, that.
Because I remember when I got on council, we were lucky if we did 10
Yeah,
traffic
that's a
stops
good
a
thing,
month.
right?
Yeah.
I think that's the goal.
Officer Miller was on vacation for a week.
Oh,
And also, just, I made sure these guys knew that safety remains a priority at all times when you're patrolling at low speeds with no headlights. And that's the only way that you're gonna catch anybody, because they see headlights, they duck behind cars. But since that's been happening, we haven't had any calls for any vehicles. And I say unlawfully entered because I don't wanna say that they broke into them, they don't, because the residents, they're leaving their cars open. Every report we took, they left their doors open. That's all I have.
All right, thank you, chief.
My neighbor left a gun in.
Yep.
He walked up and told my wife, did anybody come around? I left my car open, my truck open, and they took a gun out. I said, locked? No. I'm glad I brought the shovel in the snow.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's highly unrecommended, that's not recommended, of course.
You have to keep your gun
If
in the
you're-
car when you're
yeah.
not there.
Unlock down the car.
You shouldn't keep it in your car when it's
Even if
locked,
it's
I
locked.
don't unlock. And typically, and I'll have to check, I'm not gonna misspeak, but we usually get their permits revoked for that, because it's negligent.
Is that what happens?
Yep.
I was wondering about that.
Yep.
Chief, can you see the future? December 2026?
These are that good. I cannot.
Is that all you got, chief?
That's all I have.
All right. Fire chief?
Thank you, Mr. President. You should have copies of both of mine for tonight. For the month of December, the Bureau of Fire responded to 61 calls, 34 in-town, 27 mutual aid requests. Average time from dispatch to en route was 2 minutes and 38 seconds, and from dispatch to on scene was 5 minutes and 9 seconds. And we had a total of 1,058 and a half man hours for the month. For the end of the year, for the totals for 2025, briefly, you can read through everything. I have a lot of information in there, classes we made, community things that we did throughout the year. But for the total for 2025, we responded to 671 calls, which is up 72 calls from last year. 420 of them were in town, and we had 251 mutual aid requests. The yearly average from the fire department, from dispatch to en route, was 3 minutes and 9 seconds, and to dispatch to on scene was 5 minutes and 27 seconds. And our average time spent on the call was 35 minutes and 36 seconds. We also had a total of 15,116 and a half man hours, and we also had an additional 3,679 man hours from the staffing stipend grant program up at number 4 Fire Hall that started in May. And that's all I have.
Glenn,
Yes, sir.
do you want to mention anything about the night at the races? I mean, I think it's probably well sold and everything, but you have a night at the races.
Yeah, the night at the
coming up.
races is next Saturday. I believe there may be a few days left, if there are any horses or available seats left, I am not sure. But that would be at St. John's next week at 6 o'clock. But it's usually a packed house, so if you guys want to go, I have to check into it, so. That's it.
All right, thank you. Manager's report?
First, I'll start with the committees that the council president has put together. I just passed it on to the council. You can talk to Dave about them later if you want. More impressing is below that are the different independent boards, commissions, that I need to continue updating because some of the term expiration dates are incorrect. And I have to renominate a couple people for a zoning hearing board tonight. And the planning commission, I spoke extensively with Mr. Vashevik regarding the 7 members of the commission. Since last year the ordinance changed it from 9 to 7. And the only way you can do that fairly is by attrition. So people, as they drop off, that's how you bring it down to 7. So Mr. Galovich has already stepped down, and I believe Mr. Strauss will be stepping down the next few months, and then you'll be down to 7. Now, that doesn't necessarily address the problem that was discussed, because several members weren't showing up, and I can't imagine Mike and PJ were the problems. So we'll have to see how that goes moving forward. But just so you know. Beyond that, as council, some councils know, we awarded the PA Small Waters Grant today. Senator Piscatano sent out an email to the council, the old council, so I'll make sure he has the updated council member list. $170,000 for stormwater lines, televising, cleaning, and repairing catch basins. The original request was $400,000, so we'll focus primarily on catch basins to kind of get caught up on some of our degrading catch basins. We also applied for the multimodal grant for the bridge repair replacement on Creek Street. We were not awarded that one today. There are 3 grants that are coming up soon that we would like to apply for. Flood mitigation grant opens on February 1st, closes on May 31st. You can do that for the Creek Street, Creek ravine problem that we have down there. Then also there's Greenways and Trails grant, open on February 1st, and Community Conservation Partnership Program C2P2, which we could use to apply for both those things for the fencing we talked about last week for Westfield. He already talked about Main Street Matters, so that's moving forward. Hopefully in April we'll begin the actual project. We talked about briefly last week, and several members of council talked about tablets for members of council, which I agree would be helpful in managing the heavy paperwork. So I've gotten a quote from T-Mobile, who is our current wireless provider, for $10,000 for tablets, 12 tablets, plus wireless service data. Or if we wanted to just do the tablets directly, it would be $700-800. So we can talk about that more extensively next month, and we can approve it in February.
That's fine.
Bob updated us on salt, but I spoke with Amanda Luton earlier today. She wants to reach out to CoStar's provider to get a second source for salt, which makes sense. We'll try to come up with some ideas on how we can get another reliable source, because Homestead is using our salt currently. We're selling it to them, but we don't have enough on hand ourselves to cover both Homestead and Munhall. So we need to find a secondary source if Compass doesn't come through. Even if it does, Homestead's having a problem with salt. They're not going to get delivery anytime soon.
Well, we'll check in that place that Barney was talking about. You gotta have a backup plan.
It's right down the bottom of the hill from the Nesson High School in the village. I don't know the name of it.
There was a co-stars.
Heidelberg Materials,
That's who that is.
What?
right by the 70 bridge there.
Yes. What's it called?
Heidelberg Materials.
They have a big,
There you go, Bob.
We already talked about the paving schedule. There's a 3-year paving schedule that we have. Next Teal, which is building out the space in the blue buildings, SN tubular buildings. They asked for a LERTA application, which I sent to them, but the one concern was that I do not believe they actually own the property, so I don't think they'll qualify for LERTA. They're renting the space, if I'm not mistaken. We'll wait until their application comes in and see what it says. Yeah, but they asked for it, and I have no reason not to give it to them. And that's all for right now, unless there are questions.
Any questions for the manager? Got anything on the time?
Yes, I do.
All right.
So, we're gonna be voting in a few minutes here on the, what's exactly, the exoneration of taxes. So, the tax collector is collected $4,864,413.23, leaving an outstanding balance of uncollected taxes of $421,506.52, which council will need to exonerate it for.
What does that percentage, Dave, come out to? It's over 90%, right?
About 10.
It's pretty high, it's better than last year, so,
They're always doing a good job.
It's around
Doing a great
90%.
job.
yeah.
I think this is, where you could punch it in real quick.
Hold on, let me get the numbers. Yeah, it's over 90%, it's about 93%.
Yeah, I mean, it's consistently been in that range, 92, 93, from what I remember, so you're doing a great job.
Anything else?
No, not for tax collector.
Any public comments on non-agenda items? Rainey?
124 West Virginia Avenue, Munhall. I just wanted to ask you about, non-agenda was the the improvements up on the 3rd floor. What are they for?
The 3rd floor? Yeah.
Second floor.
Oh, the
Second
2nd
floor.
floor. No, yeah, we'll probably move this, yeah.
Any more comments?
Well, yeah, that's, we're, the Chatham University and hopefully Carlos soon will be building out those spaces for locker rooms for their softball teams, both their softball teams. And we're building out the hallway to basically make it accessible space for them, and they would be responsible for building out the rest of the space.
Okay, and regarding the free store, I know they have storage, already. I wasn't at the workshop last meeting, but I heard that they asked if they could have space. Where are they getting the space?
They have asked for, and I've shown them the space on the ground floor next to the elevator. I don't have a room number for that, but it's just to the left of the elevator. I did get to talk to Greg about it, but I'll have him work on an agreement similar to the one we did last year for the Munhall Cares. Pretty similar agreement. For them to use that twice a month, 2 Saturdays a month, they'll be using that space. Well, they'll have the space for use, but they'll have residents using the store 2 Saturdays a month.
And are they going to pay the bar anything?
That is to be determined by this council.
As far as I know, the council said no.
Say the number.
It's a donation. Am I correct, council?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you about the agenda items.
All right, any other comments on non-agenda matters? Public comments on agenda items? I'm sorry, I didn't see it, Mike.
How can you miss him so big?
Oh, you're hiding.
Mike Orr, Kirk Street. A junkyard on Ving Street. He's back to parking the cars
Come on up, Mike, we can see you up there.
on both sides of the road again during the day. It's even possible that he can come up the road again.
On 8th and Ravine?
Yeah, the junkyard down there. He's putting tow trucks across the road. I made 20 minutes the other day to get up the highway, up the road. Because you have a lot of tow trucks.
Okay. All right, I'll have a guy go down and address it. He's been doing a lot of his work at night. So it wasn't interfering with any traffic or nothing. And that was kind of the agreement, to keep him off that side of the road during the daytime when all the traffic is. So I never got any complaints. That's the first time I'm hearing of it. I'll send our daylight guys down to address it. All right, Mike?
Yep.
Anything else, Mike?
Well, across the street, the big puddle, but that's PennDOT's problem.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta go to PennDOT for that
You
one.
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any, public comments on agenda items?
Hi, Shawnee David, 719 East 11th Avenue, Munhall. Two small comments on agenda. First, business manager. So you talked about a recreational grant for, I believe it was $225,000. I appreciate the need for fencing at Westfield, but also please don't ignore lower/North Munhall. There's some things that could, you know, benefit from that money. For example, Mr. Bodian, who served faithfully on this council for many, many years, talked about the need to clean up the gazebo, which I think is important. Also, you know, kids are playing in the hole next to me, they don't have anywhere to play. It sure would be wonderful if we got some type of grant money to fix up the Park Square, you know, right near the library, right there. You know, I mean, that's an historic area, that's an historic park. It was, I think it was like the same guy who designed Central Park in New York designed that. So we don't want that to just, you know, go to
Right.
waste. It's a
That is a nice
beautiful,
place,
it's a
huh?
beautiful park, and if we could just get it cleaned up, it would be nice if we could get a little playground there, so the kids could play. And then the second thing is, I was hoping, I just want to say that I really support, I'm hoping the council votes for a letter of support for the feasibility study for the bike lane. That would be wonderful for us, because we would, if we could get in that tunnel, we could safely get into waterfront, which we can't right now. I realize it would be very dangerous to be dropped off, you know, near the railroad tracks, but since Munhall owns that road right in front of those Family Dollars or whatever it is, you know, if that tunnel came out and we own that road, that would be a nice place to extend the bike lane, and then those bikers can come in and hit the Munhall businesses as well. So
Right.
that's all, thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Reading?
Regarding motions number 9, they're all about the money. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Are any of those in the 2026 budget? I know you need
Motion
more,
9.
And you're willing to pay half, and you're willing to pay half. But this is January, and if emergencies come up, and these things start adding on.
But I know to say we're not in the budget, right?
Motion 9 is not in the,
Not in the
was not in the budget.
Okay.
The cost for motion 10 is not very much, but it wasn't technically in the budget. The others were in the budget.
You're in the budget. Okay. And, yeah, I'm sure when it comes to, let's say your contract, Dave, you'll tell all the details. I mean, we're not just vote to approve the contract. Do I have to ask, how long is this contract?
It's 2 years, it's as long as you can do, Reed.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you all.
Yes,
If anybody
ma'am.
wants to see the contract, they can see it.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
a
it's not
secret.
finished yet. Let me say
Soon as
that.
finished, you
Yeah,
can see the
I mean,
contract.
we
Finished.
talked about that, and subject to my final review, you know, with the language to protect the borough, so it'll be very soon.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Okay, we'll take
Sure.
consideration of that.
All right, the motion to pay bills excluding payroll for the period December 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2025 for $559,930.01. Motion?
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Motion to approve payroll for the period ending in December for 3 dates, December 4th, $162,050.06. December 18th, $170,231.36. December 31st, $159,731.64, for a total of $493,366.35.
Motion made to pay the bills.
Second.
Who was the second?
PJ.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Motion to exonerate the Munhall tax collector for the 2025 delinquent taxes in the amount of $421,506.52.
Motion.
All in
I have a
favor?
question, Dave.
Oh, go ahead.
Actually, question for Greg. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but in your experience with other towns,
Yes.
is that percentile that Donna's pulling in commensurate with like what other tax collectors do?
It is.
Okay, just on paper, $400-some thousand, my God, that seems like a lot of money we're leaving on the table. And I know it's going to legal tax for follow-up, but just crazy that there's that
Well,
much
I
out
see it
there.
a lot of places.
Yeah.
There's a lot of taxes are uncollectible, people passed away, you have, land that's on a hillside that's owned by somebody, they're long gone, I mean, you're gonna have that.
Yep.
So,
Okay,
it's common.
In my experience, this is higher than most of the municipalities.
good to know. Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Motion to reappoint Melissa Cheslock to the zoning hearing board.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Motion to reappoint William Pelger to the zoning hearing board.
Motion.
All right. Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to advertise for zoning hearing board alternate member.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion,
Opposed? Motion passes.
motion to change workshop meeting time to the second Wednesday of each month at 6:30, and the council meeting time to the third Wednesday of each month at 6:30 p.m.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
I need a motion for the position of the Munhall Assistant Chief from the eligible list of candidates.
Motion.
Four. Who?
Who is it?
The three candidates are Mike Cease, Mr. Abbott, and Mr. Smoley.
Motion to
Motion.
appoint.
Vince Abbott.
We got a motion for Vince Abbott.
Second.
Any other motions? Any questions? All in favor?
I got a question.
All right.
I got a question.
All right.
Should be a roll call vote.
Okay.
We don't have a salary in here. We can't,
No salary.
there's no salary, so we can't promote without a salary. That's, we change the motion to something.
Yeah, we need to add a salary, because this will move him out of the collective bargaining unit, so he won't be controlled by the contract, so we do need to establish a salary.
I'm a bit confused here. I thought we were gonna put all three names up.
It should,
That's the way it should be. You should put all three names up and vote accordingly.
but we still need a salary.
Well,
We need a
pardon me?
salary.
We still need a salary.
We need a salary. Another way to do it is you could have a motion to nominate a person. So make sure the person has any support, motion to nominate, any other motions to nominate, then you have a list of names to vote, choose from, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, and then you have a roll call vote by name. So we already have a motion on the floor in a second, but that could be withdrawn and we could do it the other way. So that's up to council, I don't know whatever the president suggests.
That's what I thought it was gonna come down to. I thought.
All right, I mean,
Well, we can do it that way.
is that, were you willing to withdraw your motion?
I'm willing to withdraw my
All right,
motion.
so, but we do need a salary.
Yep.
When will he start?
Immediately.
Yesterday.
All right, yeah, then you have to have a salary in there. And that's a good point. I'm so used to the police being in the union, it's all set, but this is gonna take him out of the union.
Dave's going into the budget this week.
So, I mean, you could make it subject to negotiation and talk to the candidate. I mean, and then you all agree, you could ratify it next month if you need him in the position. You know, that's not the preferred way to do, but it's a legal way to do it.
Yeah, right.
So,
That's just fine.
salary to be set based on discussions with the candidate, and then you could have that's a personnel discussion, you're negotiating salaries, you can do that privately.
Right.
And then he starts at that salary if he or she accepts, and then next month you ratify the salary. That's legal, I'm doing that. You wanna do it that
I
way?
think that's the way we should do it. Everybody else agree?
Just wanna make sure we cover.
Right.
No doubt, door. That's all.
Then I nominate Vince Abbott for the position of assistant chief to negotiate his salary. Is there anything else I missed?
Do we need a
No,
starting
that's
date?
Pardon me?
Do we need a start date in there?
Sorry?
Do we need a start date?
Immediately.
Well, as soon as the salary's agreed upon.
Yeah.
Salary agreement.
The salary, okay.
Right.
Okay, any other, ask for any other motions?
Any other motion
To nominate.
to nominate
I'd like to nominate Officer Seiss.
Officer Z?
Chief.
Okay, we got a second for that?
We don't
have
need
to
a
do
second for the
okay.
nomination, to see if there's anyone else.
Any other nominations? Okay, you want to do a roll call
Can I
vote?
nominate more than one person?
No.
I'll do a roll call vote. Starting with Vince Abbott.
Well, no, you just,
Oh.
you call name and they pick one.
Got it. They want.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah,
sounds
that's
good.
it. Call name of the council people.
Then I will start with Mr. Stein,
Vince.
Mr. Eads, Mr. Galovich,
Mr. Abbott?
Mr. Ostrowski,
Mr. Evans?
Ms. Bunch,
Mr. Abbott.
Mr. Shields,
Mr. Seiss.
and Mr. Yunkins.
Vince Abbott.
Okay.
All right, so again, not to repeat, but just so we're all clear, he has to accept the position, but council has to decide collectively what the salary will be. He'd have to accept that. Once he accepts that, then he can start immediately, and we'll ratify the salary next month.
Would it be appropriate for me to, if he accepts, would it be appropriate for me to swear Mr. Abbott in now?
Now, we don't have a salary set.
Not that we have salary, so. We'll wait until next month.
Yeah. No, you could swear him in, he can start before next month.
Right, that's what I meant.
He and council have to agree that he wants the job, I assume, because he applied for it, and he agrees to the salary.
Mhm.
And if he does, and the council agrees with that, you can swear him in to start, then we'll ratify.
Do it tonight.
February.
I mean, I can do it tonight?
Yeah, well, there has to be a salary decided upon.
Okay, we'll
So you
wait.
can't do it tonight.
Yeah.
We can't do it.
Okay, that's what I was,
You can start the job without officially being sworn in. Tell, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
once he
If he's
accepts.
willing to accept without knowing his salary, then he can start. Yeah.
Okay, sir, do you want to start without the salary?
Everybody say the money.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll work that out. Yeah.
Motion to authorize $35,000 for half the cost of a police vehicle for the Munhall Chief Office.
Motion.
Question on the motion.
Second first.
Can you go second first?
Yeah, you can have a second first.
Second.
Who was that?
Jason.
All right.
Yeah, I was finance chair here for 2 years, and we did our due diligence every month. We met every week. We met basically. Mrs. Fry and I went over checks. We questioned anything that wasn't in the budget, right, Rick? We questioned checks. We had budget meetings here since November. This was never mentioned. $35,000. Well, you know, go out and buy groceries today for senior citizens that are on fixed incomes and on Social Security. Well, guess what? That's me. $35,000 that wasn't even thought about. We need all kinds of things in the borough here. We're trying to build out the second floor to run out to Carlo and Chatham. We have to pay for the 2 air conditioning units up there. I imagine they're going to be way over $35,000. Maybe more coming up. Jason questioned last month how much money we had in the fund to redo the field. It was $10,000 or $100,000. It's going to be probably $1.5 million to redo the field. These are the things that got us in trouble for years. When 4 years ago, Greenie mentioned that you came back here, we were down to $300,000 to make payroll for January.
I remember that.
Hey, there you go, Dave. Well, that's how we got to there. Unfunded, do we really need a truck? A chief's truck? Is it a need or a want? That's debatable. I know one thing, we can do without it. The field's gonna have to be redone in the next 3 or 4 years. Well, we're gonna have to rely on the Campbell Foundation, because we've been irresponsible for the last 10 years, not keeping the funds up to keep it going. There we go. This wasn't funded, it wasn't on the budget, I don't think we need it. We can do, I guarantee you, we'll keep going if the chief, we have other vehicles here. Jamie needs to take a car home for the night, take a car home for the night.
We don't have vehicles to patrol the streets in Munhall.
What do you do at night? There's no vehicle in here at night we can take home. If
No,
you
they're
need,
used.
what's that?
They're used. We have 3 on order that we haven't gotten yet.
Well, so we're gonna buy another, no, let's not make no mistake. This is a $70,000 vehicle. Not if we're paying half of it. It
Correct.
wasn't in the budget. I think we're living way over our means doing this. I'm against this vehicle, and vote as you will. I'm finished.
Anybody else?
It's a luxury we can't
I think you need
afford.
to talk out, all of you who are talking to yourselves, we need to hear what you're saying. So either put your mic on, or don't talk to each other. Because
Okay,
it's
I asked
not
where the
like-
question was in his comment. There was a question on the motion, I didn't hear a question.
The question was, do we need this vehicle?
Okay,
I think I put that out there.
Jason, do you have a question?
I do not.
I mean, I feel the chief does need a vehicle. I mean, he had to give his up to the new detective that was just put on, Mark.
Well, Mayor, you don't say no to anybody, so I'm not surprised by that. Every once in a while, you say, guess what? Do we need that?
Every chief
Do we
in
need that?
Allegheny County has a vehicle,
Everyone.
for a reason, yes,
Their
every
own-
single one.
Their own personally assigned vehicle.
Yes, unless
I
it's a
find
part-time.
that hard to believe.
Okay,
really
I can get you the proof.
No, I find it hard to
Because
believe. Every
if I'm
chief has a
out
vehicle.
somewhere and I need to come into this borough, I'm supposed to use
Chief,
my
does
own
Homestead
vehicle?
have a vehicle?
Yes.
Chief's vehicle?
Yes.
They do?
He
Yes.
lives in.
Little old homestead.
He lives in Westmoreland County. And he-
Yeah. So why wasn't this thought about a few months ago, put in the budget?
Because it was the previous council that were against me. That's why.
And also, we,
I wasn't against you, I was.
I
and
didn't
also,
say you.
Jamie, you didn't have a drug guy then, did you?
We appointed Mark Terry as a drug
Yeah, we
detective.
didn't have a drug
I
guy.
didn't need
A
one.
vehicle.
I think it's something we
Chief gave
can't
the vehicle
afford
to
to
him.
do. It wasn't in the budget, it's not budgeted.
All right, well,
You want to open the budget for it, you can still do that if you
we
want.
got a motion and a second.
I asked for them to open the budget. There's a couple things in there I'd love to see in the budget, but nobody wants to make that motion.
Well, we thought about it, it was going to complicate things, but hey, you know.
I got
Somebody make a
a
motion
motion
to
and a
open up the
second.
budget, and we'll put it in there.
I'll do roll call. Mr. Ostrowski.
Yes.
Ms. Bunch.
No.
Mr. Shields.
No,
Mr. Gallavich. Yes. Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Mr. Eads.
Yes.
Mr. Dunkins.
Yes.
Motion carries. There's motion to appoint Officer Darnell Coles, we already appointed him, and his dog as a Munhall canine unit.
Can we change that motion? We spoke in executive session just to say after his probation period is complete.
Okay,
Will the motion say that, please?
yeah, let me rewrite it, hold on. Contingent upon completion of probationary period?
Yes.
Motion to appoint Officer Darnell Coles and his dog as a Munhall canine unit contingent upon completion of Officer Coles' probationary period.
Can I speak prior to that vote
Yes, you can.
on why I feel that we?
Once we have a motion
Got a
and a
motion.
second,
All right.
then
Okay.
you can,
All right, sorry about that, I'm learning.
Yeah, we need
We have a motion?
Need a motion.
I made the motion.
All right, need a second.
I'll second.
Any questions? Comments?
Chief.
Chief, go ahead.
In light of the new appointed assistant chief, kind of he accepts and all that, and they agree on the salary. There's going to be changes within our department that I discussed with the mayor, where our current canine is going to retire his dog and accept the position as detective, filling Detective Abbott's spot. So that's why I believe we need one now. And Officer Darnell, he's been doing this canine for 3 years, does a good job. If anybody got any questions or concerns, you can pass this down. I got all the information on I know there was a question about bites, about them. I watched all the body cameras and/or videos, dash cams of the bites. All the bites they were good bites, in my professional opinion. And anybody's more than welcome to watch the videos.
Excuse me, what's the bite mean?
When the dog's utilized, when he's deployed, we have felony suspect, bites and the ones that are not complying.
Dog will bite him.
They come in.
Well, I understand the dog bite, was there a problem with something?
It's called an apprehension.
Yeah.
Dog apprehension?
Apprehension.
Okay.
So there's one case that's in litigation that one of the suspects sued, which anybody can get sued.
They're trained to do that.
In my eyes, there was 3 officers surrounded by 100 people where he had his dog out. And one of the actor that got bit was trying to interfere with them arresting his brother, and he got bit.
And Chief, the expense is very minimal, right?
0.
The food is gonna be provided.
Correct.
We will have some medical expenses if, veterinarian.
Yes, vet bills.
Vet bills.
But we have that with our current
But
canine.
that's what we have with current. And is the current canine ready to, we really retire the current canine?
Yes. I had a conversation with them today.
What's the usual length of a canine? On
It varies. Some use them for 7 years,
How old is
5. Pardon me?
How old was the one we retired?
Duke, right?
Duke's,
No, I don't know, 6,
yeah,
7?
probably 6 or 7 years.
I remember,
So he's in that range.
Mayor Bodnar was the mayor when Duke became, and I know Mayor Bodnar was the mayor when Duke
That's
resigned
not-
because I ended up,
That's got to be
because
10
I worked out and got the
Yeah.
badge for Duke.
So it's
So it's been a
over.
while. Mayor Bodnar was the mayor.
Wow. Because you've been the mayor for 4 and Brendan was,
It
and
was for 4, so it's been
Yeah,
longer.
so
Yeah.
it's probably close to 9 years, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was president of council then, and I think Mayor Bodnar was the mayor at the time. I mean, I do feel we need canine officers.
that dog's on Medicare already.
Yeah. I don't know exactly, I know Ray is.
So what are you trying to say, chief?
Probation.
Hold on, he's asking me a question.
What's the length of time left on probation?
4 months.
April.
8 months?
April. He's an experienced canine handler, does a great job. His dog's awesome. I mean, you see him, he can let the dog go and it'll lick everybody's face hair. It does what it's supposed to do on command.
The solicitor just told me that if we changed our minds, it still wouldn't change his probation.
Yeah, the probationer.
No, right, yeah. No, he's still on
Even if
probation.
you appoint him as a canine officer, he's still subject to the
Yes,
same probation.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Remember, were we told that they had a grant for the veterinary cost when you were in Homestead? Is
No.
that the one, not that you're in Munhall?
So no, I didn't have a grant for the veterinary costs. They covered the veterinary costs, but I covered essentially everything else. They didn't pay for the dog, they didn't pay for the training, they didn't pay for his equipment. I'm gonna raise money, and even now, if he was to get hired now, it's 0 cost. I have some representatives that are gonna help me out with the vehicle. His vet, his food is free every month. I have his kennel, has all his equipment, I have a bullet resistant vest,
Yeah.
that's for him, he gets not wearing. His e-collar is $600, he's already made, everything's done.
And it's, excuse me, and I believe one of the councilmen asked me this question, and it was about the previous contract with Homestead. I have here, which they signed off on, and he purchased the dog for $1, which permits him for us to utilize him here.
All right. You wanna do a roll call?
Lastly, sorry, and we don't have to get a vehicle for him, because
We have one.
he'll get Shipley fees, but we already have.
All right, let's do a roll
Roll
call.
call. All right. Mr. Trusty.
Yes.
Ms. Punch.
Yes.
Mr. Shields.
Yes.
Mr. Galovich. Aye. Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Mr. Eads.
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins.
Yes.
I just want to clarify, the motion talks about a condition, the motion we just voted on, was that with or without that condition?
With the condition, that was the motion was for with the condition.
Okay, all right,
It wasn't redacted.
okay, thank you.
Right. Motion to approve a raise of $1.21 an hour to employee 10042 to a total of $41.57 an hour.
Need a motion?
Motion.
Second, anybody? Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Motion to approve a raise of $1.02 an hour to employee 00098, $34.98 an hour. Motion.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Any opposed? All right, motion passes.
Motion to approve a raise of $1 an hour to employee 100248 to $26 an hour. Motion.
Need a second.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Motion to approve a raise of $1 an hour to employee 100276 to $21 an hour.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor? Any opposed?
Motion to approve David Ty's contract as manager for the Borough of Munhall, subject to final approval from the solicitor.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Mr. Strauss.
Yes.
Ms. Clutch.
Yes.
Mr. Shields.
Yes.
Mr. Galovich.
Yes.
Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Mr. Eads.
Yes.
Mr. Youngins.
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion to advertise for a mechanic position for Public Works.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Motion designates check signers for Munhall's bank accounts. I don't have any actual names yet.
How many you need, two?
We have one, we currently have Mr. Shields and Mr. Youngkins as check signers. I don't know if Mr. Shields wants to stay on as check signer.
No.
So we have Mr. Youngkins, so we'll need 2 additional check signers.
Anybody want?
Well, finance chair should be on.
Is that gonna be me, Dave?
This was done
Probably.
not in any particular order. Congratulations. So Jason Stein.
Hey, I tried, Jason.
Do you notice how quick I got rid of that one?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And a second check signer.
All right, Mike.
All right, so motion to designate Jason Stein, Mike Galovich, and maintain Dave Youngkins and myself as check signers.
Motion. Second.
Who's, I'm sorry, who's the second one? Besides me?
Mike.
Okay, sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion to provide a letter of support to the Steel Valley Accelerator for the Greater Alexandria Passage Bike Trail Extension feasibility study. Motion.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Well, that was easier than a couple months ago, wasn't
All
it?
opposed?
Appreciate it.
Motion passes. I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.